So we begin our story again in Genesis 45. Judah has just stepped forward and said, "Don't take Benjamin, please, please. Take me as your slave. If you take Benjamin, it will kill our old man. Our father will die if he loses yet a second son." Joseph is overwhelmed by emotion. "Servants, leave us." And from outside they hear all these tears, and news reaches Pharaoh's palace. "I am Joseph. You sold me into slavery," he tells his brothers. "But God raised me up to be governor of the whole of Egypt, to save you and to save other people." And then he hugs his brother Benjamin, his only full brother, and hugs each of his other brothers. And then they sit down and catch up on all that has happened. How is the old man? Joseph asks. "You must go and get him and bring him back here. Take gifts with you to give to him, to show that I am now in a position of power in Egypt." Pharaoh says when he hears that the brothers have been reunited, "Get carts ready." And carts are prepared with all the gifts, and they travel all the way to Canaan. The brothers say to their father Jacob, "Joseph, you remember Joseph? Dad, he's alive." "Alive? I can't believe it." "No, he's alive. And God has raised him up to be governor of the whole of Egypt, so that he can save us and to save all sorts of other people." Oh, and these gifts, they're from him, Dad, for you. So they all set off back to Egypt. When Joseph hears that his father is coming, he gets on his chariot and belts out to meet him. He gets down and hugs his father. Later on, he takes Jacob the old man and his brothers to meet Pharaoh. "This is Jacob, my father," Joseph says. "How old are you?" says Pharaoh. 130 years, says Jacob. And Jacob blesses Pharaoh, not once, but twice. "What do you brothers do?" says Pharaoh. "We raise sheep." "Well, you shall have the best land in Goshen to keep your sheep alive." Later on, when the old man Jacob eventually dies, the brothers are terrified. Now Joseph will take the chance to kill us and get his revenge. Joseph hears and says, "Stop worrying. What you intended for evil, God has used for good. He was the one who raised me up to be governor of the whole of Egypt, to save you and to save all these people." Who do I need to be reconciled with in my life? How could God use that in these hard times to bring us together and to bless others?